Okay. Other questions that we can ask. Multiplication by a scalar, is it closed? Well, is C times ax squared plus bx plus c in the set? Okay, well, and I used C, and when I got to this I realized that was a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to use D for my scalar. We often use C for the scalar, but that wasn't a good idea in this case because I'd already used C. So I'm going to use D, but clearly now if I multiply D by the polynomial, I'm going to get ADX squared plus BDX plus CD. D is a real number. Why is D a real number? Because it's multiplication by real numbers. Real numbers constitute our scalars. So if we multiply by the real number D, we get real numbers. CD, BD, and AD, simply because we know A, B, and C are real numbers. We know D is a real number, and we know when we multiply two real numbers, we get a real number. So there's one of the questions we might want to ask. Is there a distributive law? Okay, if we multiply D by a sum of two of these, okay, do we get one of these? And it's pretty clear that, well, the sum of two of these is a quadratic polynomial, so it's in the set. If I distribute through by multiplication by D, do I get an identity? And I'm not going to write that out, but you have to write these things out and verify them. So I'm not going to write a list of these. You have a list. You have a number of exercises that'll help you do that. But that's how you would, for example, get closure under scalar multiplication.